Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment of our program brought to you by Safety Systems. The folks there are proud to salute the memory of Pat Summitt with us today. And with us in this segment, Joan Cronin once again, Shelley Sexton Collier once again, and Lisa McGill Reagan right down there. This is going to be a quick segment. I'm going to make it very difficult on you. Lisa, I'll start with you. Sum up your former coach, Pat Summitt, in one word and tell us why.
Wow. Humble would be the first word that came to my mind. And that would be because no matter what Pat won, how many championships she won, how much money they paid her, how many Mercedes she drove, she was always Pat. And she always wrote the thank you notes. She always said thank you from the top to the bottom, whether it was the lady cleaning the bathroom or it was the President of the United States. It didn't matter to Pat. And one thing I can always remember her saying is, don't forget we all put our pants on the same way.
Good stuff. Shelley, one word to describe your former coach and why.
Genuine. Pat not only took time, she invested time with people and in people, and especially her players, cooking meals for us. I never saw her say no to signing an autograph. She took the time when she didn't have to go above and beyond. So she was a very genuine person.
You just stole my word from the next segment. Doggone it. Joan, we do have time. Give me a word on your colleague, your friend, Pat Summitt.
You know, Lisa said humble. What I told the team when we got together right before the burial, that they would never know a more accomplished person and a more humble person. And you put those two together, it was really special. July the 14th is going to be a special night. I encourage people to come early. It starts at 7, but be in your seats early. It's going to be a wonderful salute to a woman that we all love. My goal, and all the committee's goal that's working on this, is that when people walk out of that arena, that they say, this was a classy event, just like Pat Summitt was a classy lady.
I'm sure you guys will do it. It's going to be a heck of an accomplishment if you do, because she's a hard act to match in terms of class. Also, an important word, something people can remember and honor her with now, and that is her foundation.
Foundation. You know, Pat told me she thought she was going to be remembered for winning games. She hopes she's remembered for winning and beating this disease. Pat won 8 national championships. My goal and all of our goals is that the 9th championship be that the Pat Summitt Foundation defeats Alzheimer's.
Good deal, good deal. Thank you all for being here today. And I'm going to hold you over. We'll have you on our overtime segment a little later. We're going to talk about the national reaction to her passing and just the impact, the legacy of this one woman and the incredible impact she had on the United States. That's on our overtime segment. I'll tell you about that in our next segment when we come back. Mickey Dearstone, Jimmy Himes, Mike Strange, Chuck Cavaliers. How would we sum up Pat Summitt in a word? Come on back on the Sports Source.